شبابا قد أنابا وإلى الله استجاب.
Are we allowed to join non-Muslim festivities? Is it part of the Sharia? Are we allowed to entertain ourselves with celebrations that are built on non-Muslim concepts? Wa alaikum assalam. What we got to understand that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala honored us, wa alaikum assalam, and favored us in this era and to the end of days to be part of the greatest nation to ever exist, the nation of our beloved teacher Muhammad ibn Abdullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is a privilege and an honor that we must understand. It's a blessing, a great blessing, to be amongst the greatest nations to ever exist, the nation of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Now, if we were to look comprehensively in the light of the Quran and in the light of the authentic Sunnah, it is replete with a very important principle, a very important dogma, and that is, we are Muslims. We have values, we have principles, we have a belief, and that is that we believe in the oneness of the Almighty Allah. We believe that Allah is the only one who deserves to be worshipped, with no associates, no partners. And anyone who deviates from this path, Allah reminds him in the glorious Quran, in An-Nisa, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَغْفِرُ أَن يُشْرِكَ بِهِ وَيَغْفِرُ مَا دُونَ ذَلِكَ لِمَن يَشَاءُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives not those who associate partners to Him. So any festivity or celebration that is built on other than Islam is a negative, prohibited festival. We are not allowed, in other words, to anticipate, participate in any shape, manner, or form. We repeat, we always say in the Quran many a times, لَكُمْ دِينُكُمْ وَلِيَ دِينِ. To you is your path, and to us is our path. And in the glorious Quran, every single day, every single prayer, in fact, every single rak'ah, the Almighty Allah commands us. Now listen carefully. He commands us to recite the most famous surah in the Quran, known as Kitab, Surah Al-Fatiha. Every rak'ah that we pray, you must recite it for it to be the prayer accepted. Now, towards the end of the surah, listen carefully. What do we recite? Like, Allah commands us to recite something that is so powerful, the majority of us, although we recite it, it's more just lip service than anything else. Allah tells us at the end of the surah to make a dua, to ask Him for something. Listen carefully. What is this dua? That we recite every single rak'ah, every single prayer, at least 20 times a day. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Oh Allah, guide us to the straight path. Indeed, this is what you're asking the Almighty. while you are praying, you are commanded to ask Him to guide you to the straight path. Which path is this? اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. The path of those that you have favored. The path of those whom you have favored. Now who are they? The Muslims, the righteous. And then he tells us to say something so profound. If we understand the following that we make in every prayer, your life will change. Ultimately, it will change. We say, غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ. Ya Allah, keep me away from the path of those upon which your anger, your wrath has descended upon. وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. Nor the path, keep me far away from the path of those who went astray. Now, if you analyze this, we utter this dua every single day, a minimum of 20 times. Do we reflect upon this? Do we ponder upon this? Do we contemplate this? Or is it just you're thinking of where you're going to go, which drive-through you're going to drive through tonight? Or which party you're going to go and party tonight? In kilo and nonsense and gibberish. How much attention, how much devotion, how sincerely, how profoundly, how much effort do you make when you say this dua? Do you really mean it? When you say, Ya Allah, in every prayer, every rak'ah, guide me, Ya Allah, to the path of salvation, the same path of the messengers, the righteous people. But do not guide me, please keep me away from the path of those who have earned your wrath and anger, who have went astray. Please keep me far away from this path. Yet, when we finish our prayers, many Muslims, you see them preparing themselves for the celebrations to come, especially today. What are we going to do for New Year's Eve tonight? Or when it comes? Where are we going to go? Who are we going to watch? Where's the best fireworks at? What are we going to do for Christmas? What are we going to do for this and for that? When's Easter? When? Yeah, we just restarted in prayer. Please keep me away from this path. And then as soon as you finish, you're preparing from the path that you sought to keep away from. Where's our logic? Where's our rationality? Where's our iman? Where's our taqwa? That's their path. Let them be. That's got nothing to do with us. They can enjoy themselves in that path if they so desired. That's their path. Lakum dinukum waliya din. You have your ways, and I have my way. I don't interfere in your path. It doesn't concern me. But I've got a path I've got to uphold. I've got to be steadfast on. I've got to believe in. I've got to say it with conviction and certainty from the innermost regions of this morsel. Not just and you're half dead. You don't even have a clue on what you're saying. We are so easily influenced. So easily influenced. In many of us, there's this deep feeling inside us that the izzah, honor, glory, might, or respect is based only in their ways. If they do this, that's the way we're going to do it. That means salvation. It means happiness, enjoyment. It means ecstasy. It means comfort. It means happiness. It means joy. It means relief. No, it does not. It means the devil is working on you. This is what it means. This is the path that you're seeking from the Almighty to keep away from. Believe in that which Allah blessed you with. In the faith, in the deen of the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, as a minor sign of the hour, that it clearly is mentioned that if they were to enter the hole of a sand lizard, it's a very small hole, you are Muslims would chase after them. You probably even today beat them in that hole, knowing that they're going to enter it. I'm going to beat you to it, oh Kafir. And this is what we've become today. You know, look at the Arabian Peninsula. Look, who would have thought 1400 years ago that there will be huge opera stadiums, houses, opera houses in the Arabian Peninsula? If this is not imitation, what is? So the Arabs, the little short Arab man, can listen to a French man singing opera? Serious? Where's our logic? In the middle of the desert, you have these lofty skyscrapers, huge buildings, copycats, huge football stadiums in the middle of the desert, inviting the world to the World Cup, and they spend billions of dollars. Copycats. We all know, even today, it's got to the extent where there's a world Muslimah. You know how there's universe or something of that sort? We have today, Ya Farouk, a what? Miss Muslima world, walking down the catwalk, whatever you want to call it, and she's modeling herself, the hijab. Who's the most fashionable Muslim world? From which country? If they were to enter the hole of a sand desert, you will enter it as well. This is indeed the signs of the hour before our very eyes. Loyalty, might, glory, respect is in La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. We all know the great famous hadith when our beloved teacher sallallahu alayhi wasallam warned against this. Hence, Amirul Mu'mineen of his time, Umar al-Faruq, Abu Hafs radiyallahu ta'ala an, Ibn al-Khattab, when he was riding on a horse with Abu Ubaidah al-Jarrah, the nation's trustee, and they fought before they got to Syria. Umar, this Jabal radiyallahu anhu, he comes off his horse, removes his slippers, puts them on his shoulders. Abu Ubaidah says, Ya Umar, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, you are doing this. I feel embarrassed that those on the other side should see you in this state. Umar was not happy with the words of Abu Ubaidah. He said to him, Ya Abu Ubaidah, if anyone had said these words other than you, I would have dealt with him harshly. And then his golden statement came. We were a nation that was humiliated, debased in Jahiliyyah. And then Allah raised us, elevated us with Islam. Whosoever wants izzah, honor, glory, might, respect in other than Islam, Allah will debase him. Allah will humiliate him. This is a profound narration, a powerful, wallahi, statement. Where are we from this? Where are we from this? Today, most of us take honor and loyalty and might and glory in football's supposed stars. Ronaldo, Bernardo, Granado, and Tornado. Whoever that may be. But we take like honor in him winning or losing or knowing. Who cares? What's he based upon? What's his foundation? Who is he? We have become a nation of followers of these supposed immoral stars. I won't call them moral stars, immoral stars. And anyone that wants to take a path of those who publicize immorality, then may Allah protect us. For association in non-Muslim festivities, an act of shirk. That's the question. On that topic, we'll just sidetrack for a little and we say, you know, Umar ibn Khattab, what a man he was. What an icon he was. Radiyallahu anhu. In the times when he was the leader of the Muslims, he would disallow the Muslims from leaving their homes when it came to non-Muslim celebrations. You understand what I said? They were not allowed to leave their homes when the festivals of non-Muslims was happening or going in place. So if that was the case then, today, think about it and reflect. Is it an act of shirk? I cannot say that. It depends on your intention. إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. All acts are by intention. It depends what you intend when you go and celebrate in this festival. If you believe that this is accurate, is acceptable, is their right, and I agree, hence I'm celebrating, you're one of them. You're what? One of them. It becomes kufr, a'udhu billah. However, if you go on the belief, I just want to join in and have the fun and, I just have a night out, enjoy myself. But I don't believe in all this nonsense. That's a major sin. It's a what? Major sin. However, don't forget that you are with those whom you love on the day of judgment. You are with those whom you love. So take this seriously. Take it seriously. And as we said earlier on, this is the path you continually ask Allah to keep away from. How can you go and participate? Where's the logic in this? You finished your Isha prayer, can't you go and celebrate with them? And you're asking Allah a few seconds ago, Ya Allah, keep me away from their path, yet you can't wait to finish prayer and go and celebrate. You have not understood anything. Deaf, dumb, and blind young.
يا شبابا قد أنابا وإلى الله استجابا إن من يرجو الثواب لا يبالي بالصعاب.